It's Sports Frenzy! Sports Frenzy!
Two.
No, I'm not. Oh, live? Okay. We're getting ready.
How's everybody there?
Do that there. Welcome back. 7. Yeah.
We're
yeah. We're still apparently. It's right now. Track. Our region had to go 4 minutes. So season 6 haven't seen nothing yet.
Just
Maybe you get
news.
right.
Yeah, we're not right now.
Going.
It's going. Busy weekend.
We're now and getting some management.
Yeah, telling me not feeling what they were saying.
More energy.
Right, before it bugs up into some
I would take on this you should go. You guys saying time kidding.
No, and she says no. Just shot me and had this look.
Until we around.
This extra.
Our commitment. This is real.
No.
There you go. We had.
Some high all here. The very
Effect. If you turn down close to the what's going on? You get good.
That was something.
I think that was. Wait.
It doesn't sound sports.
No. Now sound of this show.
Yes. We're in school this night at p.m. We have deer. There wins one. Matt, I'm going Matt.
I've got as well. Next we have is your most football games. 3 wins, lost and then 2 wins, lost. I've got as well.
Friday night win 2 Mason Eagle shirt to him.
Classic. Now a really
wins Hillsdale Horns.
2 of the founders right here on. I've got go ahead. Up, we hit a as well and 0 loss stands to the and Bulldogs. This is a game at
Must be and
very, very well.
go and see.
Well, seeing drawing.
Friday 7. If you did already, the win 3 losses my alder mater Blissfield Royals. They're heading to the 1 win, 2 loss Onstead. I'm going Onstead.
I'm thinking Sports Frenzy is going to be live at this game this week.
You had said something about it.
Got the Onstead gear on, representing my home. Well, not my hometown, but where I currently live. Where I live now, so I guess it's my hometown. Onstead. I've got Onstead for the win. And our... Oh, it's our... Okay. It's a first. 3-point bonus game. It's a first. 3-point bonus game. It's a first. 3-point bonus game. The Ivory, just like
Field Ivory. I was on. I went to
I don't know. I'm familiar with those teams, so.
I was in Trace.
Oh. It's not sure. Any Bliss fans or fans want to report out? That's right. You got a 3-point button.
It's a 3-point bonus game. Yeah.
We're trying to pass first. Our intro should do that for us. Or was it past the intro that it started again?
No, actually, it wasn't the intro was good because that's a separate clip. It was the recording part section.
Okay. We're aiming high tonight.
We are.
We have the 2 wins and 1 loss, Adrian. And they are traveling to the, 1 win, 2 losses, Tecumseh. Wow. What are you thinking, Rose?
I'm going to go with Adrian.
Well,
Excuse me.
no, I have no allegiance to Tecumseh anymore. My son's graduated and gone, so from there. So we have our Adrian audience. So I've got to go Adrian as well. Come on, let me hear you, Adrian High School. Adrian. Come on. That's right. Adrian for the win and the 3 points.
It's the only whistle you guys can hear.
It wasn't even a whistle. You know, jeez. I don't understand. It feels like we've gone backwards in production instead of forwards.
You know, but it's hard to find a good football sound effect. I mean...
This is true. This is true.
Because the problem is I can play some sort of a song or something, but there's a good chance that we'll get muted out for that. What about... Oh, that's basketball. I don't know. We're entering into a little college football for you guys here. Is on 3:30 p.m. on the Big Ten Network. We have the 2 wins, 0 losses, Colorado. They're heading to Ann Arbor to face Go Blue!
Blue!
Go Blue!
Go Blue! Go Blue! Go Blue!
2 wins.
Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan.
0 losses. Ranked 4th in the nation. Michigan. Go Blue.
Go Blue. We got Go Blue. Michigan.
If you didn't guess that already, yeah.
We can't help you on that one.
No.
We can influence you, but we can't help you.
That's always one of those games, you know. Oh, Michigan's playing. All right, Tim and I have got Michigan. All right, that's done.
Well, yeah, I mean, you think back to over the seasons, and you know we're a Michigan-based show. We've never denied that. Yes, granted, we've branched out and are trying to, you know, be less biased in our love for Michigan, but we'll always have that love for Michigan, and this is basically a Michigan show. We do love and cover everybody, but there are exceptions to that rule, especially during rivalry weeks.
Amen. Amen.
All right, next up. Oh, you got to take this one, Rose. Go for it. This is for you.
Now, Rose, no spilling your beverages this week. This is a Saturday game at noon on ABC. We have the 2 wins, 0 losses, ranked 2nd in the nation, Florida State. They're heading to Louisville, Kentucky to face Louisville. 2 wins, 0 losses, ranked 10th in the nation. Who do you got, Tim?
I'm going Florida State.
Ooh. Hold the phone. Rose's upset special of the week is going for Louisville.
You know, you used to really like Louisville. You picked them for a lot of games. A lot of games over the season. So this doesn't surprise me that this would be... what does surprise me is he's killing 2 birds with 1 stone right here. This is his upset special of the week. And his squeaker belt's on the line.
Now, if you remember correctly, football, it's 7 points or less, I get the belt. If it's anything more than 7 points, I don't get the belt. So, but yeah, I'm going Louisville. Tim's going Florida State on this one.
Wow. You got a feeling, Rose, or you got inside sources? What do you got going on there?
I'm hearing good things about Louisville's quarterback. I'm hearing he's a heck of an athlete. So, basically all I'm going for, so.
Well, I know Florida State now, last game, I watched part of this game. They came from behind.
Ooh.
Big-time comeback to win. Domination in the second half. So
plus, I kind of want Louisville to win because then that's going to move Michigan up in the rankings.
Well, we know how those rankings work. They kind of are screwy, and nobody knows who's going to go where.
True.
But all right, you got a gut feeling on this one, and he's going with he wants them to win too. So. All right, next up, this is a Saturday game as well. 3:30 in the afternoon. You can find this on CBS. And it is the #1 ranked, 2 wins and 0 losses, Alabama. And they are traveling to, and I have the wrong card up here. Let me find it real quick. Wrong one. There it is, hiding under the pile.
It is!
The 1 win, 1 loss, ranked 19th in the nation, Ole Miss.
Gotta go Alabama on this one.
I got Alabama.
You want to take the next one, or you want me to go?
Yeah, you can go ahead and have it. I'll let you.
All right. Next up, we have a Saturday game at 7:30 p.m. on NBC. We have the 1 win, 0 losses, ranked 12th in the nation, Michigan State Spartans. They're heading to the 1 win, 1 loss, ranked 18th in the nation, Notre Dame.
And you wonder why MSU is 1-0. They had a bye week, their second week already.
I thought that was a little early for a bye week.
I did too. I don't know. That's different. I've never heard of too many teams that have a bye week in the second week of football season.
Because usually your first week you're playing like Central Michigan, just kind of a game to sharpen your skills and make sure everybody's joined together in unity and whatnot. And kind of weird that they took a bye week that early.
Yeah, I know. I hear you.
I also think it's interesting that Michigan State's playing Notre Dame, but Michigan's not playing Notre Dame this year. I know next year they are, but it's just interesting that Notre Dame still has Michigan State on their schedule.
Well, they had to have a year to prepare for apparently a comeback because I don't know, we dropped them 2 years ago? Now has it only been a year already?
No, I think Notre Dame beat us the last time we played them, but it was close. I think
I can't remember if that was a year or 2 years ago. We've only dropped this game Notre Dame wanted out of it for some reason.
Yeah, well, they were joining a different conference. So
I thought they were. I think they're an independent. I don't even think they're in a conference.
No, they are now.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I think they're in the SEC. I think.
Oh, I didn't even know. Jeez,
yeah, they joined up with somebody. So
shows you how much I care.
Yeah. Well, I'm going Michigan State.
Well, I'm going. I don't care. So nobody for me.
Tim defers.
All right. Next up, we have a 7:30 game on Saturday as well. This one will be on Fox. We have the 2 wins, 0 losses, ranked 3rd in the nation. Nobody cares. Ohio State, and they are traveling to play where is my card here? 1 win, 1 loss, ranked 14th in the nation, Oklahoma.
Good old JR.
Oh, yeah. Totally forgot about that.
I'm going Oklahoma.
The Sooners there.
Because also, if Ohio State loses, it moves Michigan up.
Right.
This is a big week in college football.
I guess so.
3 big games right there.
I'm going to go Oklahoma as well because you'd never catch me choosing Ohio.
And your last college football game is a Saturday game at 8 p.m. on ABC. You can see the 1 win, 1 loss USC. Up a little higher, Tim. There you go. There you go. Versus the 1 win, 0 losses, ranked 7th in the nation, Stanford.
I was trying while I'm holding that up. I'm looking at the sheet because it's like I really, I was doing this so fast today. I haven't even had any time to really breathe in the game. So it's like it's all like fresh right now, looking at it and trying to figure out who I even like here. Who you going with, Rose?
I'm going Stanford.
I think because of the ranking where they're at, I'm going to go Stanford as well.
Well, USC hasn't been the powerhouse they were. Was that back in the early 2000s when they had what was his face, Matt Leinart?
I love when we say, "What was his face?"
What's his name? That one dude. I think it was Matt Leinart back in the early 2000s.
That one guy back when they were good during that 1 year.
Yeah.
that one particular season that we have no idea because we didn't research it. And guess what? Because I said that, Rose is looking it up right now because it's driving him nuts.
Nope.
No, you're not?
I will not look it up. I refuse to look it up. Absolutely refuse right now.
He's just checking to make sure everything's still recording good right now. That's what he's finding our quiet sound effect.
Could you hear it?
I did actually kind of hear it.
Strike 3, you're out.
Cracker Jacks, popcorn.
Peanuts, lollipops.
Roll the footage!
And we're back.
Did you miss us?
They always miss us when we're
I
gone.
know. I know they do. We're missable kind of guys.
So, let's see, we're doing baseball, so I gotta do it. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the park. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if we ever come back, so it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Play ball! Or in this option, make some picks. Sounds like you're dusting. Like sounds like you're like the umpire dusting off the base.
Play ball!
All right. This game is. Oh, come on! Don't fall on me here. My folding up cards are starting to.
Oh, don't do that.
All right. We have a. Well, this is a Saturday game as well, so a lot of people probably won't be watching it because they'll be watching football. It's on FS1 at 4:10. Or if you're a diehard, you might have one game going on your TV, another game going on another TV, or with some of the technology that's out there now, you can stream one on your tablet or computer while you're watching the other, or just listen to one on your headphones or the radio.
Guy I went to high school with posted a picture of his Sunday couch or Sunday picture TV screens.
Yeah.
His wife let him set up 2 TVs side by side, and he has the NFL package that you and I will never be able to afford.
Right.
And so with that, you can split your TV screen into quarters. So you have 4 games going on one TV. So he had 2 TVs, so he had 8 games going on at once. And I'm just like looking at his like the setup, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't imagine trying to follow 8 games at once.
Yeah, you would miss something. There would be so much action that you're missing from watching one particular game, Now,
I don't know if like you see like a play over here and if you can like click it and it blows it up to the whole thing and then you can zoom back out. I don't know.
There is on I think they have this on regular cable during football season. I think it's the NFL Network maybe that carries it. They go around and randomly it's not like all games on at once, but they'll go around and like give you live feeds for like a few minutes from each different game. So they'll be like, we're live at so-and-so stadium right now, and they'll show you what's going on over there. And then they'll cut from that game and go to another live game and show you what's going on over there. So they have different ways of doing it now. But with today's technology, people are streaming it on their phones and tablets while they're watching it on TV. And
yep.
Where was I going with this? My cousin Terry, he actually used to enjoy the radio broadcast of the Lions better than the actual broadcasters on TV. So he'd have the game on, but he'd be listening to the radio broadcast of it on his radio because he liked those announcers better.
Yep.
So,
my dad's done that before. There used to be an announcer he used to couldn't stand, so he'd mute turn the volume off on the TV and then pull it up on back when WJR
Yeah.
would do a lot of sporting things. So then he'd listen to those announcers, but he'd watch it on TV. So
Well, if you think about it, and if you're a Lions fan, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. The Lions game always get like the lowest quality announced team on Fox that they can get. It's terrible. They are horrible. I can't stand to listen to them half the time. It's like, oh my gosh, these guys are so boring or so. I don't even know how to describe it, but most people that are Lions fan that watch a Lions game know exactly what I'm talking about. These announcers, it's almost like they flip a coin to see who has to call the Lions game.
that wouldn't doubt me.
You know, you don't see the Troy Aikmans or anybody like that out there in Detroit calling the Lions games.
No.
All right, so we're on to some baseball for you guys, and we have, I said this was a 4-10 start on FS1. We have the 77 wins, 67 losses, the Detroit Tigers. They are, last I checked or heard, they were one game out of the wild card spot at the moment.
Oof.
They are traveling to the 83 wins, 61 losses, the Cleveland Indians. But I think Detroit either lost today or last night, so they might be either a game and a half or 2 games out of the wild card spot again. At any rate, I still believe in the Tigers. I'm going to go with the Tigers.
I'm going with the Tigers, or the Tigers also.
Right, Tigers.
Now, these next 2 games, you're going to notice that it's the same day, the same time, and the same network. Mind you, it all depends on where you live and which game. So you might turn it on and you might see the Nationals versus the Braves, or you might turn it on and it might be the Yankees versus the Red Sox. So, but yeah, I can't really tell you which game you'll be seeing here. So the first one up is Saturday at 1:05 p.m. on Fox. We have the 86 wins, 59 losses, Washington Nationals. They're heading to the Atlanta Braves, 56 wins, 89 losses. I'm going with the Nationals.
I'm going to go with the Nationals as well. Three points. 3 points. 3-point bonus game.
Yeah. What he said.
Had to get a little extra air guitar work in there this week.
I liked it.
Just a new little riff I added to the end there. Been practicing on that one.
It was beautiful.
It was metal.
Rivalry game here.
Ooh, buddy. Oh, this is me, huh? All right, we have the 77 wins, 67 losses. The New York Yankees. They are traveling to the, what do we got here? 81 wins and 63 losses. The Boston Red Sox.
I like the accents. I'm going Red Sox.
Ooh.
Just because I don't like the Yankees.
Yeah, I hear you. Let's go Red Sox.
Next up, this is a Saturday game at 6:10 p.m. and I couldn't find this televised, so unless you have like the Major League Baseball network or something, I don't think you guys will be seeing this one. We have the 70 wins, 73 losses, the Pittsburgh Pirates. Army matey,
The Pirates.
versus the 62 wins, 82 losses, Cincinnati Reds. I'm going with the Pirates.
Arr, we be going with the Pirates as well. Arr. Sounds like we're getting ready for Halloween or something.
I have to find better sound effects for NFL. I'm going to write that down.
Or the show is completely falling apart.
NFL sound effects star. All right. So first, and once again, you'll notice all these are the same network, the same time. I can't tell you what game you're going to be watching here. So I would think it would be the Lions game. I would think because that's our area. Is Tim doing some?
I would think so.
We have Sunday, 1 p.m. on CBS. The 0 wins, 1 loss, Tennessee Titans. Versus the 1 win, 0 losses, lucky to be undefeated, your Detroit Pussycats. I'm going with the Pussycats.
I gotta go with the Pussycats as well. Just for the heck was that? A jet flying over?
No, my windows are open, so I live right along a very busy road. So you just heard what I listen to a lot of is people revving their engines.
Oh, you love that.
Oh, yes. I swear I live alongside a drag strip some days. Oh, wait, we're not in NASCAR yet, sorry.
Well, I thought I found a whistle for sound effects, but it's not doing anything.
Oh. That works. See, look at that. Tim finds it in 2 seconds, and I can't find a good sound.
I just plucked it off YouTube real quick.
You're fired.
Through my phone. So.
You're fired.
All right.
Send it to me.
1 o'clock game, CBS, somewhere. Wow, it depends where you live, really. Let's see. We have the 1 win, 0 losses, the Baltimore Ravens. And they're traveling to the 0 wins and 1 loss, the Cleveland Browns. But hold the presses, folks. Browns starting quarterback is down and out already.
Uh-oh.
Thought you were going to see the return of
RG3.
RG3. He's out, as far as I know.
Yeah, I think I heard out 8 weeks.
So,
I'm going Ravens.
gotta go with the other Harbaugh, the Ravens.
Also a Sunday game at 1 p.m. on CBS. The 0 wins, 1 loss, the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, there it is. Cowboys.
They are heading to Washington to face the Redskins, who also have a 0-1 record. Somebody's going to come away a winner.
Yes, they are.
I'm going with the Redskins because I don't like Dallas.
Yes. Trying to think. I think both these guys have a rookie quarterback.
Don't the Redskins have Cousins?
Yes, that's right. So he's not a rookie.
No.
You would have to tell me that, wouldn't you? Michigan State are playing for Washington.
He's from Holland.
Yeah,
If that sways you, I live in Holland.
this is true. All right, I'll go Redskins as well. In our final football game of the week, not the final football game overall, but the final football game on our sheets, brings to you a 1 o'clock game on CBS. I can't believe all these games are on the same channel, same network at the same time.
I think it just depends where you live.
Yeah, exactly. Because, I like the Chiefs, so we have the 1 win and 0 losses, the Kansas City Chiefs. They're playing the 1 win and 0 losses, the Houston Texans. What do you think, Rose?
I'm going with the Chiefs for my aunt.
I'm going with the Chiefs for the coach.
I thought you were going to say for my aunt, too.
Okay, for your aunt as well.
Aw, that's sweet of you, Tim.
And Coach Andy Reid. Hit the turbo, kid! I think you got engine problems. You better pull into the...
Sounds more like a horn or something. Let's see, this is a Sunday at 2:30 p.m. on NBCSN. It is at the Chicagoland Speedway or the Chicago Speedway. I couldn't fit land in there, so I took it out. So
It's all good.
it's Chicago. So I'm going Kevin Harvick.
I'm going to go Kyle Busch again this week.
Yeah, but this couch, you sink great in. Plus,
You don't notice these
age.
the comfort of your chair.
True.
You're just happy to be sitting down.
Hey, at least I'm not sitting on the floor anymore.
Oh, well, you should never say that. You never be
Don't. Joke, Tim.
I was real well to bring back.
Tony Stewart Foundation is now accepting donations for the family of Shane Unger, who passed away from injuries suffered in a multi-car accident at Eldora Speedway. The Detroit Lions are looking to add another addition to the wide receiver. The Lions host 2 for Wednesday's workouts.
You wonder what's going on there. They're not going to the team that can get them there.
Mm-hmm. Louisville's helmets for College Game Day Saturday. They're real cool. They're red, almost like I know it's going to sound really bad that I know the name of this color, but a candy apple, real shiny Louisville color. It's real cool looking.
Sound bad. Why would colors?
What?
There's nothing wrong with you knowing candy color.
Sure.
Doesn't make it sound bad.
You never know. James Storm, you may remember him from Beer Money and TNA. Wears the cowboy hat, the goatee. James Storm is a free agent, according to James Storm's page. Could he possibly be doing an NXT? Joining up with NXT? He wrestled a couple times for him.
I wonder if he's going to bypass NXT this time and get called up to the main roster.
Could be guys on the main roster.
He said he's a he said how did he word it? What did he call it? He's unsigned, or what did he say? He's not under contract.
Yeah, he's a free agent or something.
Free agent's the word I was looking for. That for some reason escaped my mind. That's how both Raw and SmackDown have been doing things. They've been saying they've been signing free agents.
Oh, that could be. Yeah.
And, Keith Slater was a free agent. Rhino was a free agent. So I almost think I'm wondering if they're going to bypass him on NXT, which I don't know why. That seems kind of weird since they didn't sign him to NXT very long the first time, but we'll see.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if he joins up with them or if he signs with like Ring of Honor or somebody. I remember that when he was down on NXT, they were talking about using him as a almost like a coach. Yeah,
because he had a lot of experience and was good with people. So yeah. I'd be anxious. I'd be glad to see him. They haven't really gone. I don't think they've really gone in too bad of a direction with most of the TNA guys they've signed over there.
Well, they just handed AJ Styles the WWE World Heavyweight title, so...
Yeah, and he jumped right to the main roster, but, I mean, they offered him an ungodly amount of money to come to WWE, too.
Yep. Stewart will... or the NFL finds Broncos Darren Stewart for hit on Cam Newton's as a helmet-to-helmet shot. And this is such a weird number, and I'm kind of like, how'd they come up with this number? Because this isn't a round number. $18,231 he was fined. Why wouldn't you round that up to like $18,250?
I also am kind of like, okay, so they fine him now, a week after all this happened. I don't even think he was penalized for that play.
I don't know.
I don't remember, but I don't think, because there's a lot of complaining going on about that. I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. I didn't see the whole thing, so I can't really make the call. I'd have to go back and look at it.
The NFL committee backs Vegas stadium plan for the Raiders. The Nevada Oversight the Nevada Oversight Committee voted unanimously to recommend $750 million in public funds for a Vegas stadium. So they're really trying hard to move the Oakland Raiders to Vegas.
Okay. Vegas is really terrible about holding on to teams, too. I mean, they had an arena football team, and they let that go.
Yep. Tim's going to love this one. Roger Goodell is looking to make the NFL safer, which could mean getting rid of kickoffs.
Yeah. Are you kidding me right now? Getting rid of kickoffs. You have got to be kidding me.
How does that work then for, like, if a team wants to do, like, an onside kickoff? You know, if they're down 3 points and they need to get the ball back with, like, 45 seconds left in the game. How was that going to work?
What team owner in their right mind's ever going to agree to that to begin with? That's going to ruin the spell altogether.
How does then when you're doing kickoff? Because you kick it off, catches the back as far as he can, and so you might one time start out at the 20, and the next time start out at like the 40. That's a 20-yard difference.
I'm trying to think what level of sports it is right now where you don't even kick the football off. It isn't like elementary.
I don't know.
I think what they do is they flip a coin or something, or they go back and forth and they just start from like the 20-yard line or whatever. You know how boring that's going to make the sport?
Yeah. I'm not like that too much.
See that flying at all. I'm saying it's like, I don't know. They're on such a right about forming that they worried about and everything. As long as everything because of calls, I don't feel the need to take away the kickoff game. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
No.
Even in the Canadian League, you have a kickoff, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Arena football kicks off. I mean, I don't know.
The this year's first-time eligible nominees for the Pro Football Hall of Fame are Hines Ward, Chad Johnson, Jason Taylor, Brian Dawkins, Donovan McNabb, I think it's Bob Sanders, LaDainian Tomlinson, and Joey Porter.
I recognize some of them.
I do too. A few of them I don't. This I love. I think you and I have been trying to stay off this topic, but I think this is John Tortella, USA hockey coach, flat out says, coach says players sitting through national anthem will sit through the whole game.
I totally support that.
Yep, I do too. I understand that some of these players are trying to make some kind of a point, and whatever the point may be, I think there's better ways of getting your point across than sitting for the national anthem. How about you stand up for all the soldiers who have died for our freedom?
Yep, I understand everybody's right to freedom of speech. I totally 100% get that. I totally 100% grant that. However, I also have the right to feel when you're wrong, and I totally feel like this whole stand when against the national anthem and against your country, which it is our country, that all these people have fought for, and many, many have passed away to give us this freedom.
Mm-hmm.
It's wrong, and as a coach, I wouldn't stand for it.
Yep.
I already said, and especially, and I posted this on our Facebook page, and I was very ticked off about it. You couldn't even hold off 1 week for protesting for the 9/11 tribute. That was gutless for any of those people that did not stand to represent those people that lost their lives when you're supposedly representing something that doesn't, you're standing up for something, and that was a terrible thing that happened to us, and you couldn't stand up one time for at least that.
Yep.
Ticked me right off. And I said, I'd bench them. In fact, I'd kick them out of the stadium for the day too. I would make them take off their uniform and leave the arena. They wouldn't even be welcome in my arena that day. And I'd trade them or cut them if I could possibly do it. I don't care who you are. You stand for the national anthem.
Yeah. That picture just makes me sick, because there's a Marine standing there holding the American flag, and kneeling right behind him are some football players. It's like, get up off your knee. Anyways,
I saw just a picture who still will refuse to sit in his wheelchair during the national anthem. He uses his crutches and his upper body strength that he has left, and he pulls himself up for the national anthem whenever.
Yeah, I posted the Frenzy page there. There was actually a boy who was at home watching a football game or a baseball game or something at home with his dad, and he has cerebral palsy, and he's sitting on the couch, and he tried his best to stand up for the national anthem, and he has cerebral palsy. And it's kind of like, okay, if he can get it, okay, I'm off. I'm going off on a tangent right now, and
He reminds me of Jack I once were.
Speaking of sportsmanship, this was really cool. This is
Gosh, that was awesome.
this is a I don't know if it's softball or baseball, but it's a young catcher. And before the game, she turns around and she shakes the umpire's hand and she introduces herself to the umpire before the game. And it's just like, that's awesome sportsmanship, just, hey, I'm so and so, So I thought that was really good. Paige has made it clear she's not leaving WWE.
Until they force her out.
Yeah.
I think that's Alberto Del Rio quit, though. So
yeah, her boyfriend did, which I think took care of the issue because WWE, the rumors were that WWE wanted Paige and Alberto Del Rio to stop dating in real life. So he left WWE.
Much so that they put them on opposite shows.
Yeah.
They were on opposite shows of each other. So it was one of those hostile workplaces where the WWE didn't want any more of their people apparently dating. But I article and not so much Paige's side of things, but Alberto Del Rio, he's kind of give for us to wrap up his next years.
Older. Sadly, I think that's where he's going to.
The Patreon or something like that.
Sad news: the West Michigan Whitecaps lose.
Oh no!
Yeah, the 13th they lost, September 13th. So
is it season over?
Wednesday. Yep, they lost to the Loons.
Oh, the Loons!
The Loons.
The Loons!
The Loons.
That's right. Team. That's LA Philly. They're Philly Dodgers. Roger Jones, the Tigers team.
This is a funny fact. The Los Angeles Rams have still not scored a point since December 24th, 1994. Because remember, the Rams were in L.A., they moved from L.A. to St. Louis, and now they're back. Well, they still haven't scored any points.
Okay. LA Rams. I either heard you. Supposed to mention coming on about Asties being in just came. I want to set out if I get.
That's it for the week.
All right. Tonight, guys. More actually, interview a couple weeks here.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the case. We're going to have more pay-per-views because now that they have the brand split thing, I think their pay-per-views are going to be
every 2 weeks. It looks like almost
quicker, I would think. Yeah.
This is 2 weeks down the road. They're going to be the first Raw pay-per-view. So we'll be covering more pay-per-views this year, guys. I hope you're excited about that. Did we figure? And then we're trying to figure in some UFC fighting this year for you guys as well too.
Yep.
But we were almost thinking that we're probably going to put those in like with the game picks, right?
Yeah, because we'll probably only pick because they don't advertise all all the games. There's usually with one UFC fight, there's usually one big fight that everybody's looking forward to. So I'll probably just put those in with the game, which are, it's not that hard. I mean, it's the same thing. I can still give you, you know, what channel, the time, location, and give the records of, you know, Jamie Rose, 2 wins, 0 losses, you know, and that kind of stuff. So, yep.
And we'll be working in some of the women's sports as soon as they start getting active here, which comes closer to. Well, I think we might be able to work in some if we can find the stuff on it. We're kind of limited to what we can find access to the materials of, but I think there's some high school women's volleyball maybe we might be able to do some coverage on, because some of our local schools have the volleyball, and I wasn't even aware of that actually until somebody last week told me about volleyball. I know homeschooling has the volleyball team. There's a volleyball games at the Hope Center, but I'm a little off base on those games. So we'll see what we can work in for you guys. We got a lot to go, a lot this season to bring you. So it's young and early yet, and we haven't changed the show around a whole lot, but we're working on it. We're getting some new stuff for you guys in our earlier time slot. All right, everybody, get out there and enjoy some games this weekend or whatever you like to do on the weekend. I'm the coach. Be blessed, everyone.
And I'm Jamie.
And we'll see you again real soon.